Hey, what is up guys, Woo here, back with I'm going to turn down the volume. By the way, if I sound worse than I normally do, it's because I'm on my phone audio today, because we are playing My Hero Academia Smash Rising. It is finally out, guys. So this video is going to be a quick guide on how the game works, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's go over every single thing that you need to know about the game when you start playing it, because I've seen like 2 or 3 guides on the game, and yeah, so I decided to throw my hat in the ring. So as you guys can see, we're at the home. The top left is the news. It gives you all the information about the game. The gift box, you guys already know, that's where you claim your gifts. That will be where all your old Smash Tap stuff was if you're a new player coming onto Smash. If you're an old player coming onto Smash Rising, that is where you would claim all your old items. Over here is the achievements. I purposely did not collect all these achievements so you guys can see what it looks like. This stuff will mean something in a minute. So, over here is the assemble call. Basically, you just send your character out and you get points. Now, the bottom right-hand corner where it says relation, you tap on that. This screen shows you all the characters in the game that you can begin a connection with. So, for example, I have a light connection with Ochako currently, with Midoriya. Stuff like that. Press on a character, right? Press the bottom right-hand corner, and you get to see all the things that they connect with once they begin a really good relationship. So, for example, let me go back to Midoriya. Since I've developed a light relationship with Ochako, now in a crisis, something increases by 14% and my defense increases 15% when I play as Midoriya. The reason why this screen to me isn't really as important is because you can see the information later on. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. So now let's go over the deck tab. This is the deck area. So basically this is where all your character information is going to be. So I'm going to hurry up and go over the R factor. The top left-hand corner levels up units. Basically, you can pick any unit and it will level them up. So, for example, let's say I want to level up the Shigaraki. You can use these, but I don't recommend them at all. And then you just feed these milk cartons to them. So I'm going to feed the max milk carton because that will level up the character the fastest. And there we go. Look at him. Shigaraki is now level 40, this specific R factor card. The bottom left-hand corner is where you can view the card's information and its art. So, for example, I want to view the Deku. There you go. The top right-hand corner is where you can go to awaken certain cards. So, let's say I wanted to awaken this Deku, I would need this. But I will show you guys how to get those milk or soda things in a minute. Now, the bottom left-hand corner is where you go to sell your dupes. So, let's say I have a dupe that I want to get rid of. Let's say Mezu Shoji. I want to get rid of him. You press that, it gets rid of it. Now, the top 3 Deku heads is basically where you're going to go to assort your team. This is basically my main team right now. This is my red team, and this is my green team. I have a lot more teams, obviously, but we're not going to go into that right now. Basically, what you guys want to do in this tab is press the 3 Deku heads, and you can switch them out for any character you'd like. But make sure you have the all selected, or let's say I don't, Deku will pop up, Bakugo will pop up only. Now, this single little Deku head over here basically allows you to make the best character that you can possible. So that's the best Deku I can currently make. Now, let's go over this 3 Deku heads kind of in a diagonal, I think is what it's called, line. Basically, this is where you're going to go to get all your character information that you'd need to unlock them. So, you unlock coins throughout the game, and you use those coins to awaken these characters. For example, I can't really level up anyone because I have all of them unlocked, except for Mei Hatsume, because I never pulled a Mei Hatsume in the game. Now, we're going to go over Patrol. Now, this is what we call the Patrol area, where you can access events in the game to actually play the game. So up here, the assemble call, basically this person wants to use my unit, I let him use it. And over here, you can scroll around and press these little help columns to basically fight that character team. But I'm way too underleveled to do that, so I won't do that right now. The story mode, obviously, where you play the main events of the story of My Hero Academia. EX event are these mini missions, basically, where you get to have a chance to unlock certain things. For example, you can unlock this R-Factor Todoroki card if you're lucky enough to get the drop. X Crisis isn't available, but that is basically like the limited time events for those who played Smash Tap. Now, if you haven't, basically it comes out for a certain period of time, and when it comes out, you get a really good card for free-to-play standards. Now, this top one right here is going to save a lot of your guys' lives and time. This is where you go to get character badges if you want to not spend hero souls on it, which I will show in a minute how to do that. Or you can also use this tab to get cartons to level up your characters, or just get coins because you need coins to, well, awaken your characters. This tab is really useful for a lot of people, since a lot of people are just coming onto the game for the first time with this rebrand. So I really like the fact that this tab's included, and also I can knock out a few characters that I don't have. For example, May's right here. I don't have May. I play the event and I get May. The shop is very simple. This is where you're going to go to buy anything in the game at all. So let's, for example, say you wanted to buy some Hero Souls. I can't, since I'm on my American iTunes right now, but if you aren't on your American iTunes, you can buy it using, I think the Japanese currency was called yen or zeni. No, it's not zeni, I'm stupid, that's Dragon Ball. Yen. Then you can also go to the shopping cart here to use Hero Souls to get useful things, like these telephones shorten the help timer. I don't know what that does, and this gives you access to the time-limited Smash Rising events. These also restore your stamina, so those are pretty useful as well. Then the last one basically just refills your character box, like adds more space to it so you can do more things. This tab right here is pretty important. So when you sell certain R-Factor characters, you can buy materials that will help you awaken character R-Factor cards. So this is what I'm probably going to be using most of the time with the extra characters that I have. Although, let's say that you don't need any of this and you want to buy some characters. They actually have that as an option for you. So as you can see, if I spent 10 R-Factor coin thingies, I don't know what to call those, you can buy this Deku, the 3-star Deku. Or you can buy a 4-star Deku for 300, so on and so forth. Now let's go to the Gacha. So basically the Gacha is where you summon. This is where you go to get the R-Factor cards. If you don't get them free-to-play wise. This is where you go to spend your hero souls. Now these are the new banners. There's a default banner over here that you can access, but I don't recommend you summon on this default banner. You get to get character coins. So basically, if you are too lazy to play the events, right? Let's say you don't even want to touch the events, you can just summon here. Now, I don't personally recommend this, but if you do want to do this, this is an option for you. Also, you can use your alliance points, aka your friend points, to also summon awakening items, training items, and stamina refill items. This last tab here is basically where you go if you ever had any tickets, and you can use them here. Now, I have no tickets because, quite frankly, when Smash Tap was going in its final days, I did use all my tickets because I really was going to miss the old summoning animations. Now, for this video, I'm just going to do a random single summon. I already pulled the Deku. I don't really need another one, so I'm going to summon on this pickup summon. I do not recommend you guys do this, guys, unless you are a huge fan of Bakugo and Todoroki, and you just do not care. I would personally recommend the Smash, well, no longer Smash, I guess you could still call it Smash Fest. Rising Fest is what I'm going to call it. Deku. This unit's special R-Factor move is pretty good, in my opinion. I think it's better than Todoroki's. It might not be better than Bakugo's, if I remember correctly. Bakugo's R-Factor is for insane attack, and so is Todoroki's, while Deku has insane defense. Anyway, let's just do a single summon and show you guys the animation really fast. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on. I think that means we're either getting a 3 or a 4-star. So let's find out. A 4-star it is, and I got a Momo card. That is cool. I don't have this one yet. That's very interesting. I'm very happy with that. Now, time to go over gameplay. Okay, so time to go over gameplay. So really quick, just so I unlock every single character in this game, I'm going to play the Meihatsume coin mission, but you guys don't have to, obviously. Now, I'm just going to pick the smallest stamina. We're going to go with the main team, and we're just going to go straight into the game. Now, a lot of people recommend you just stay on auto, and I do agree that is good because this game is mostly a you don't really play kind of game. But if you want to play the game in some way, shape, or form, you press strategy. Over here is where you can select the character's fighting style. Now, I do not really understand what these mean because obviously I'm an English native speaker. I do not know any Japanese. But from my personal experience, when there's a large group of people, you press the third one here, and when it's just one person, you can press the second one to do lots of good damage to that person. So we're going to stick to auto for now because I don't really want to play the game right now. So as you guys can see, I am demolishing them. And yeah, it's pretty much it. You press the little speech bubble icons things that have SP on it if you want to use their special moves. And there you go. That's pretty much all the information you guys need on Smash Rising. So be sure to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. I am definitely going to cover a lot of Smash Rising on the channel since I am a My Hero YouTuber. So be sure to drop that sub if you want to see any content revolving around My Hero Academia Smash Rising. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.